As you look back over your life, what's something that you want to be able to say? I would like to be able to say that I helped to have an impact on this world. I did something to make the world for my kids better than the world was for me. So, today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about recycling. You might be wondering why exactly I'm qualified to speak on this subject. Well, over the past approximately 10 years, I've recycled about 5 tons of various materials. Here's the main problem with sustainability today. It's hard to find people who are adamant about recycling. According to the Environmental Protection Agency's annual Municipal Solid Waste Report, the U.S. recycles less than 34% of its annual waste. Forbes.com stated in a recent article on world waste that the U.S. accounts for over a quarter of the world's waste, despite the fact that its population of 300 million is less than 5% of the world's population. Less than 5% of the population accounts for a quarter of the waste. So the solution? Recycle. There are 6 things that are extremely easy to recycle for almost everyone. Paper, cardboard, newspaper, glass, plastic, and aluminum. Now I'm going to give you some simple facts about recycling that are all taken from EPA's website. Did you know that recycling a ton of paper or cardboard is the same as saving 17 trees? And that those 17 trees can save 250 pounds of carbon dioxide from the air? It can also save 165 gallons of gas. It can save 7,000 gallons of water. Or it can save 6 months of power for the average American home. The power for 6 months of an average American home, just by recycling 1 ton of paper. Aluminum, if you take all of the aluminum that wasn't recycled last year, that's worth $600 million. $600 million. Americans just threw it away. Recycling one aluminum can save half a gallon of gas, or the equivalent of running a TV for 3 hours. There's enough cans discarded every year by Americans to rebuild the entire U.S. commercial air fleet 4 times over. The entire U.S. commercial air fleet, 4 times. If you recycle 1 day of the New York Times, you save 75,000 trees. 75,000 trees. And if we recycled every newspaper throughout the year, we would save over 250 million trees. 250 million trees. Now how about this? Glass, it can be recycled an infinite number of times. This one glass bottle will be around for 4,000 years. Now you tell me, how many generations of your kids are still going to be around when this bottle is here? Next, why exactly is recycling important? Well, there's a wide variety of major problems in the economy today that can some way or another be affected and improved by recycling. According to the EPA, recycling, quote, protects and expands U.S. manufacturing jobs and increases U.S. competitiveness. There's 1.1 million jobs in recycling in the U.S. And according to the Institute of Scrap Metal Recycling Industries, in 2010 alone, over 10,000 jobs were created in scrap metal. Just scrap metal. 10,000 jobs. There are 4 recycling jobs for every 1 waste job. Second, it reduces our reliance on foreign oil. Almost everything that's made today, in one way or another, requires oil. So if we recycle, it takes less energy to remake those things, and that means that we don't have to put as much energy into them, it's going to save us oil. Third and finally, there's less air, water, and land pollutants. If we have a healthy earth, we're going to have healthy people, which means less people in the hospital, less people getting sick, which therefore means it's going to decrease our healthcare costs, another problem that we still face today. So recycling is one of the few things that truly has no major detriments, except for the small amount of time that you're going to spend to recycle. Start recycling today, and who knows, just maybe, you can help make the world a better place.